With the shirt collar wide open, place the tape measure comfortably around the person's neck. You may need to adjust the tape measure so it does not get stuck due to skin perspiration. Holding the end of the tape measure with the index finger, place the index finger at the center of the neck or Adam's apple and pull the other end of the tape around the neck. Do not pull hard or have it too loose. The chest measurement determines the width around the chest. Instruct him to raise his arms to his side so that you can reach around his chest and pull together the tape measure. With one hand holding the tape measure together in the back, shift to the front and adjust the tape measure. Place it at the fullest part of the chest or just above both nipples. You may need to adjust it to ensure that the tape is horizontal in front and back. After adjusting from the front placement, pull the tape measure together and note the chest measurement. The tape should be parallel to the ground and it should comfortably fit around the chest. While standing behind the person, please remind him to relax. Place the tape measure around the abdomen area and hold the tape measure together from the back. Adjust the measuring tape so that it is around the fullest part of the abdomen. The area is usually around the belly button. Put the tape measure comfortably around the abdomen and note the measurement while standing behind the person. The tape should be parallel to the ground and it should comfortably touch around the stomach. The hips measurement determines the width around the hips. Tell him to put his feet together and put his arms out to the side. Then kneel down and face his side. Reach around his hip with the tape measure and measure around the fullest part of the hip, ensuring that the tape measure is parallel to the ground in front and back. If he is wearing jeans or pants made of corduroy-like material, you can take 1/2 to 1 inch off the measurement. The shoulder measurement will determine the width of the shoulder. Before using the measuring tape, from behind, find where his shoulder meets the arm on both sides. Another way of looking at it is the 45-degree angle between the end of the shoulder point and arm. Place the tape measure on his left shoulder endpoint and lay the tape measure across his shoulders to the right shoulder endpoint. The tape measure will cross about 2 to 3 inches below the center neck bone, the bone with the small bump. The sleeve measurement determines the length of the sleeve when the cuff is unbuttoned. Make sure his arm is straight, unbutton his cuff and roll it up. Place the measuring tape at the right shoulder end point and measure all the way down to the thumb knuckle. The bicep measurement determines the width of the sleeve for the upper arm. Measure the fullest part of the biceps. This is usually 6 to 7 inches below the shoulder end point. It does not matter which bicep you choose. Please tell him to relax his arms. People tend to flex their biceps. The wrist measurement determines the width of the cuff. Lift his wrist, left or right is fine, and place the tape measure around the wrist. The back length measurement determines the length of the shirt. It is important for dress shirts to be long enough so they do not tuck out when the person bends over. Measure from the client's neck bone or the seam where the neck meets the shoulder. You may have to fold the collar to see the correct location. Measure until the mid-back. Hold the tape securely at the mid-back and continue to the bottom of the buttocks. Your measurement should cover the whole rear, and it is better to err on the side of being a little long than too short.